Hi everyone. Today is all about getting through your first day when you quit smoking or vaping. So get off to a good start by just doing everything you can to make the initial hours go by more gently. For this to happen, you should minimize your discomfort, and here's a few things that you can do to just accomplish that. First thing is to pick a low stress day to quit. Don't wait for a day that you know is going to be hectic at work and you're just going to compound that stress and keep building on, even at home, not necessarily at work. But make sure it's a day that you can focus a bit more on yourself and your needs. The second thing you can do is consider nicotine replacement products. You know, those products like the patches and the gum, I've made a video about that in the past, and I didn't really recommend that because I believe because it still contains nicotine, it just prolongs that period of you having nicotine in your system. I believe in just simply a cold turkey method where you just quit smoking and cut that nicotine intake and struggle a couple of days and get rid of that nicotine out of your system as soon as possible. But not everybody can do that. So for those, go ahead and maybe get those products if you feel you are going to need that. Another point is to set some short-term goals. Take it just one day at a time, or even a minute at a time. Just say to yourself, I just need to get through this. I just need to, especially when those cravings hit you, because then you know that cravings don't last. It's only for a couple of minutes. And find something just to distract your mind and do something positive. Another point is to engage in some physical activity. Be active. Get out there. Take the dog for a walk. Or if you don't have a pet, do something that you know is just some physical activity. Walk to the shops or go for a walk around the block. Do something physical just to help you get through these things and knowing that you are doing it for yourself. Again, focusing a little bit more on your own needs. Another point is to sleep more. So take a nap. That'll give you some time to relax, and while you're sleeping, you don't know that you are anxious. So just take a nap, relax, put on some music that you know you are going to enjoy listening to, and go lie down on the couch on your bed and just take a short nap. Another very important point is to drink a lot of water. The water helps you to flush out that nicotine out of your system, and also chew gum and munch on low-calorie snacks just to keep your mouth busy. Another point is occupy your hands. Make sure you are busy. Otherwise, you just want to reach out and go for that looking for that lighter and that cigarettes or that vape, and make sure that you just keep your hands occupied all the time. Another good point is to breathe deeply. That will relax you, it will lower your heart rate, and by focusing on your breath, you are more in the moment, more focused, and more dedicated to what you want to achieve. And here's one final point I want to say about that, maximizing the things to eliminate that discomfort. The last point is practice relaxation techniques. On my channel, you will notice there's a couple of videos teaching you a few ways on how to do this. The EFT techniques, the emotional freedom technique, where you tap, and doing that, you release those anxieties and get rid of that stress and those cravings. That is one. And another one is the 3-2-1 method. Take your time and go through those methods and start doing that. Now, we all know that we get triggered to smoke or to vape. So you have to manage those triggers. So here's an example. If you smoke with coffee, try a different drink like a tea. There's so many nice teas. Just try a green tea or chamomile tea. That's also very relaxing. Drink something different and uh, make sure that you break those habits that you had where you usually smoke. So this takes a bit of planning in advance and to say, this is what I used to do, and I used to smoke like when I do this or do that, or when I have my coffee in the morning. So change that routine so that you know you are not going to be triggered to smoke. A second point here is to limit alcohol consumption. Alcohol can weaken your willpower, and we all know that. And some people actually use the alcohol as an excuse to smoke because maybe they feel, oh, the desire is so big, I really want to smoke, so I will have an excuse if I go out with friends tonight, have a beer or two, and maybe just have a smoke with them. Tomorrow I'll be fine. Avoid those situations, and before you know, you can be back with your friends having those special moments again. If you smoke after meals, interrupt that habit with a different activity. Instead of sitting there, just get up and go do something else. Plan ahead and create some activity that you know that you will enjoy, first of all, and something that interests you, that you won't mind really to, after dinner, get up and to go and do that. That's one way of breaking those habits because you are changing your routines completely. Now, here's some additional tips, things that you can do. Let your family and your friends know how they can help you quit. You know, it's the best thing that you can do is just to let them know and say, hey guys, I am quitting and please don't smoke around me, or don't invite me to go for a drink for the next week or two because I know I'm going to smoke or vape if I'm in that environment. And ask them to help you in that regard. Another point is to seek out places that ban smoking. So know that some restaurants or a mall or wherever you want to go, if they ban smoking, then you know I can't smoke in any case. So it's good if I go there because I'm just like everybody else. There won't be somebody smoking and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking I'm going to ask that guy for a cigarette. That's how seriously I want to smoke. Here's another point. Write out a to-do list and take some notes and post reminders for important tasks. This will occupy your mind and distract you so you know you are focusing on other things instead of constantly thinking. That is one thing that you can do. Another thing is to surround yourself with some helpful images. You know, post some images of some healthy, or maybe something from the past, an old picture of you having fun before you were smoking, or pictures that you see of some people exercising, living a healthy lifestyle. Put that on as a picture on your laptop, on your background, so you can look at that instead of focusing on smoking and not thinking about what you are aiming for, what your goals are. And next is reward yourself. Plan on what you will do with the money you save. Isn't that a good thing to strive for? Saying, I am going to save X amount of money by not smoking, and with that money, I am going to do that. It's almost like a piggy bank. You know you are saving up all that money that you used to spend or basically burn, and you're going to use that money for something that you've always wanted to do. If it's a trip, or is it some new product that you want, or even a gift for somebody else, it doesn't matter. But it's something to strive for, something that you can focus on instead of focusing on the negative. Now, let's work together. You can always contact me. There's going to be a link down below. And if you really are serious about quitting, it's the beginning of a new year. If you really want to quit, you can contact me and we can have it's a free conversation that we just see what your goals are and if I can help you. And then we can take it from there, because I help people to quit smoking and without those lasting cravings that cripples other people's expectations so quickly. And I will help you get through those stages. And why is it different of what I do? Is because I focus on not just the physical addiction, but also the mental addiction. You know, we start smoking maybe because of friends, or whatever you did in the past, trying to be cool or impress some friends. But later in life, smoking or vaping becomes a crutch, and you rely on that because of stress and other factors. And we also work through that to ensure that you are successful. Hope to talk to you soon.